Okay, folks, new year and new dedication to this channel. The Cichlid Center, it will go on. I am going to try to get in a little bit more consistent schedule here of uploading content. I'm going to bring you a fish room update for now. I just recently went from 9 tanks back down to 7 tanks. I used to have a 10-gallon tank up here. Most recently it had 2 juvenile Neolamprologus butcheri in it that were growing out. They went into the big 125 down in my basement. In my 29-gallon here inside the entertainment center, I do still have a couple, a mated pair. They're sort of mated. They've tried to produce, they haven't. Well, the male produced with a former female, but then the fry were left in too long with them, and he got mad and he took it out on his female and he killed her. But anyway, I have a new female in with him. She has produced eggs. They just haven't produced any fry yet. So I've got a male and a female Neolamprologus butcheri in this tank, part of my African cichlids breeding project. In the 55-gallon tank, it's gone through some changes over the past 12 to 18 months. It now has 3 peacocks in it. I'm in the game of Malawi cichlids now, Lake Malawi cichlids. I've got a Eureka Red in here, what I think is a blue orchid, and then the yellow one, it is either a lemon jake or a could be a Benja Sunshine. I'm not positive. I bought them at a store that just classified them as assorted, so I don't know exactly what it is, but that's what I've got in the 55-gallon tank. I'm going to turn you around and show you the other side now. Okay, and then another big change to my fish room, my fish keeping. I used to have a 40-gallon breeder tank right here. It had a group of Neolamprologus lulupi, or lemon cichlids, in it. Those went down into the big 125 down in the basement. I do still have a active pair producing fry for me down here. These are again my Neolamprologus butcheri, Kamakande. I've got a pair here. They have been productive for me in the past, but they have not produced now for probably about a year. So they produced, I think, 2 clutches, 2 or 3, probably only 2. And now nothing for a year, so I don't know if I need to rearrange the rocks and the decor and shake them up and get them bonded again or something, I don't know. And then up here, this is a grow out tank for my my juveniles. Right now there's only 4 in here, so I've got about 8 down here that I might move into here. Okay, and then this right here is my 33-gallon hexagon shaped fish tank. This is in my kitchen, and I absolutely love the Penplax internal filter that is in this tank. Whisper quiet, this tank never makes a sound. This is kind of a community tank. I've got an angelfish, I've got some zebradanios, and I've got some catfish. There's some lace catfish and then some Synodontis poli, I believe. They're Lake Tanganyika catfish. So I'd like to do some updates with this tank soon, but I haven't really figured out exactly what I'm going to do with it, so stay tuned. Okay, and then last we have the big tank, the 125-gallon tank. Right now it currently has 1 Neolamprologus cautopunctatus. It has 1 Altolamprologus calvus. That's a Leupoda collection point. It has 7 Neolamprologus lulupi, the lemon cichlids. And it has 2 Neolamprologus butcheri. So that's all I've got as far as stock in this tank. Most of them are quite small. The largest fish is probably one of the lemon cichlids is probably 2.5, 3 inches. So when I bought this tank, it came with a canister filter. And I honestly thought the canister filter was enough filter for the entire tank. But I added a Marineland Penguin 350 to the back of it. I don't know why I've got that open. Well, I did a little bit of digging, and the canister filter that's on it is a kind of a cheap Walmart canister filter, and it's really, I think it's only rated for like 220 gallons. So between that and the Penguin 350, I have enough filtration for this tank, but I don't think I have really good level of filtration. Just enough isn't really where you want to be with a fish tank, and especially when you're talking about a bigger one. So my plans for the future is to upgrade this tank to an FX6 canister filter, and then I'll probably keep the Penguin on it, and I think I want to add a wave maker, give just a little bit more surface agitation, and I'll probably look at restocking it as well. I love the scape. This tank will probably always have some type of a scape of this nature with these big rocks. And it'll probably always have African cichlids in it. But we'll see which way I go with it in the future. But 2023 could be some exciting things for this tank. Stay tuned. As always, thanks for watching.